her job.
That's a lie.
Welcome to my perspective. Welcome back. It's your host Rick. We got JC back in the house. We got Sade. We got King Nate.
I'm here. I'm here.
That last topic got a little spicy. We're gonna switch it up. Oh, who birthday is it? Might
My,
turn 0?
no, my daughter stepped into double digits. Who the hell? For real?
We'll
Somebody
survive.
24.
0.
You can
No,
turn 0 every day.
my daughter turned 10 yesterday. She stepped into the double digits world.
Okay. Happy
Ow!
birthday to her. Happy birthday to her. Let me give her one of these.
That's right.
Yeah, happy birthday to her. First of all, what time is it? It's not 12 o'clock yet, but tomorrow is voting.
I ain't
So
voting.
hopefully y'all voted if y'all didn't vote or
Get out there and vote, y'all. Get out there and vote. You know that's what they say.
I mean that shit matter, but I mean either way it's gonna be a riot. Don't
Okay.
flag me for this. That's just what I feel. People, arm yourselves, protect
Well,
yourself, protect the kids, protect your
who y'all
family.
think gonna win that shit anyway?
Huh?
Who gonna win that shit anyway?
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
I about to
Can't
say,
get me. Nah. I'm in the sticks. These niggas, I'm in the sticks.
I mean, clearly, you know,
in
everybody going trying to
the
go for the
system,
winner,
I
right?
don't exist. Shh.
Man. Anyway,
Coming into what?
all right. So let me get to the question. So I got a question for all three of y'all. Do you love your job and why? So who wants to answer that first?
So are we
I
gonna
know
focus?
Josh love her fucking job. A non-job.
She look like she like that shit. She wake up in the morning like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck some shit up today. I'm gonna fuck some shit up today.
You already know from my bed to my office, I love my job.
What?
One room to the next all day. But no, Shark Hoopers.
I go first. You don't want to go first, y'all.
Oh, you could go first because I will be lying about it.
Nah, don't lie about it.
No,
It's not like
tell the
your job,
truth.
you know.
I don't love my job. I don't want to be there. I want to quit.
Okay, so you answer your question. Why? Why do you want to quit?
For one, my hours is funky and the pay is not enough. Like I feel like I'm doing too much for the bare minimum.
Well, that's a lot of jobs. That's a lot
Well,
of
you
jobs.
don't work for the state, so if you want to disclose your place, that's up to you.
That part I do know, and that's the reason why it's like the only plus about the job is that it's close to home and it's close to my daughter's school. So it's like
people work harder at Walmart than they do Dollar General, and Dollar General is smaller.
Oh
Nigga
shit!
violated you
Nigga
just now.
trying to go ham in
Nigga
the
just
background.
violated you.
Oh!
Wow.
Dollar General.
Damn.
Dollar General.
why would you
Dollar General was farther than boy.
Wow. Okay.
Nah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy.
I ain't expect that. I ain't expect that. That was
Why he do that to you? That's
I ain't
love.
expect
That's
that.
love. You hear me?
I ain't expect that.
Okay, Kimio. Okay.
Well, to answer that question, I ain't gonna say I love my job. I don't love my job. I love the position I'm in my job.
That's a good answer.
I love the position. I love the position and power I am in my job.
So what position the job got you in?
Well, I'm a general manager. So, I mean, yeah, everything falls back on you, but you know, there's always perks to having everything fall back on you. But for the most part, you know, my job is hectic and heavy, but I love it because I'm the boss. And you see my name, King Nate, baby. Hello. I got a rule shit.
That's real.
It's a real answer for you, baby. It's a real answer for you.
So
You know.
you feel like that's where you want to stay though? Like
Um.
just as a general manager, you want to go higher?
Uh, Do I want to be an owner operator? I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't love to have their hands in that? Like, yeah, I can get a little bit more money there. Hell yeah, yeah. I'd love to be an owner operator. Sit my ass home and collect funds. I mean, still work there though too, but
At least you get to come whenever you want to and not because you have to.
I mean, that's more of a self.
that's more of an ego thing. Like, you know,
Nah, that's that, you gotta like
I'm like,
self-fulfillment.
I don't really gotta go, but fuck that shit. I don't gotta go. I could do it another day. But I mean, the reality of it, nigga, you do gotta go eventually. You gotta get your
Yeah.
ass in there and do what the fuck you gotta do. You still gotta get your ass in there and do what you gotta do.
And we all got kids on here, so I don't agree with just not going because you don't feel like it. I feel like unless you're in a position to say I'm going on vacation and I don't feel like going it because I'm on vacation, you shouldn't just be like, I don't feel like going to work today and don't cover that. Because at the end of the day, then you lost money. And losing that bag for that day will hurt you 2 months down the line without you noticing.
But then that
But
depends
that's
on if
it
it's
with you.
salary or not, right?
That
I mean,
part.
I think it
Well,
depends. I
But
mean,
it depends
just
on
like
your. Oh, go ahead.
just like when if you gave me, excuse me, if I found a quarter on the floor and they say, "Oh, I'm 25 cents richer," you know what I'm saying? Regardless, that quarter made a difference somewhere down in the future of your lifetime. Whether it's a parking meter, it's something you didn't have to use your own money for, something you found.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but if someone is salary,
Oh, I don't
right?
know about that life. I don't know
Oh,
about
right.
okay.
that life.
I'm
We're gonna
sorry.
get to you answering that question because we
Oh,
clearly know you love your fucking job. Okay,
Well, I
the
mean,
get in the
once you
Flintstones,
salary, whether you're
niggas
there or
run the
not,
fucking motherfucking house.
it doesn't change.
I get it.
exactly. So I can wake
I
up
get
and be
it.
like,
All right,
I
meet
don't
Boris
feel like
Johnson. I get it. Okay.
it.
Which goes back to the nigga, you still got to get there eventually and get the shit done.
Yeah, and so
But you work hard for that. So did we. I'm not
yeah,
I'm not
at all.
degrading anybody else in this
Yes,
conversation.
it
I
did.
just know that I know you worked hard for that shit, for your salary shit. I don't want no damn salary. I
I mean,
personally paying for me.
it's a gift. It's a gift and a curse.
And it
Don't
occurs. Yeah.
It's a
So
gift
is
and a
being a
curse.
GM.
Like, it depends. It really just honestly depends on the field of work you're in when
Yeah.
it comes to the salary game, because
That's true. That's true.
you know, like being on salary in the MTA
Whole
is
different field
complete.
though.
I'm just saying it's completely different from you working in McDonald's on an hourly wage. Like, it don't matter. Like, let's
You
say what
salary McDonald?
you get salary at McDonald's, absolutely. But I'm just saying the salary is completely different. Like, your overtime on them trains is a lot different than their overtime.
But you get OT when you salary? All right.
No, you don't. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like,
But
no, I'm
also
just
when you salary,
that's
like I got a schedule, but I don't have no schedule. So if somebody call me at 6, like I'm expected to, you know what I'm saying, be
you
on my
on
job.
call.
If somebody call me, hopefully nobody will. If my work phone ring right now, like I'm expected to at least look at it and acknowledge, like, hey, I'll get back to you tomorrow. But so it's like you said, it's pros and cons to it, but it's also like, what are you doing? Like, what is what job? What's the job? Right? Is it benefiting you? Like, does it satisfy your needs? So for like people who know me know, like what I do is my love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I love to do. So I'm never gonna be like, oh, I hate it. It sucks. Whatever. Like, but I love what I do. Right from the core. So I think that plays a huge difference in the fact that if somebody called me at midnight or 12 o'clock p.m., like my demeanor is going to be the same because the people who are calling me on my work phone are people who I know need me or people who I know really, you know what I'm saying, understand what I do and they appreciate it. So I think it depends on what your salary is, number one, because I wouldn't do this if I wasn't getting paid what I was getting paid, no matter how much I love it. Like that's one thing. But also like the people I work for, like my overall team, they cool. My managers, they're cool. You know what I'm saying? Like from
Right.
top to bottom, like the consistency as far as how I manage, which is really at my own free will. It's like, hey, good morning, do your thing. We meet on Tuesdays, and life is what you make it. So I really think it depends on, your leadership, how you feel about your job, how you go about it, and then, any additional perks, make it worthwhile.
Right. I mean, the only thing that sucks for me, well, it sucks for everybody on salary. We don't get them extra hours everybody be dying for.
Exactly. Like, that's the only thing, right?
That's it.
It'd be salty.
That's the only thing people cry about.
You be like, OT, my check regular. But I come in for 10 hours and 2 hours, I'm regular. Like, it's really, But I think when it comes to loving your job, like, because I used to be a manager, like in the same field, but I no longer loved it because adults got on my nerves, right? So I no longer wanted to have a team of adults that I wasn't responsible for, because when shit went bad, JC, your team fucked up, right? But when shit went good, I'm like, no, my team did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that they ain't me, like they did that. So it really, for me, it was no longer fun. I no longer loved it. I no longer love them, which is crazy. But now the adults I work with, they aren't under me, right? I'm like a consultant, right? They're not my responsibility. I go provide my services and I'm out of there. So right. I'm still doing what I love, but where if they do something wrong, it's never going to be on JC, like ever. It's like, it's like she signed the log. She was here. She did what she was supposed to do. We just didn't follow through. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. But.
Damn, I mean, I feel like the world would be a better place if we loved our job. I think that should go. Human nature, niggas ain't doing shit like that. Realistically, even if people love their jobs, somebody gotta have an issue. People just wake the fuck up like that. Because something else is wrong in their life, even though they love their job. They gotta fuck something up. It's sad.
It's like it's always gotta be something.
Think about it. Throughout the 30-something years, everybody here 30 plus. You telling me you don't know nobody that just been fucking miserable at one point?
It's life, man. Come on.
I'm gonna say we all.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it sucks for JC to say that she love her job, and I just feel like if the world could ever come to a term that they love their jobs,
nah, man, I just said
satisfied. But I feel like that's just mankind.
Everybody hates their job. Everybody hates their job.
Nah, she just said she don't hate us.
No. She listen. She loves her job, but she hates that she got to get up in the morning and roll out of bed and go in the other room and get on that computer and start the fucking day. She hates that part.
Until she know.
Really don't? Oh, damn.
Because here's the thing. So before I got this job, I had to be at my house every morning at 5:30 to be at a site by 7 to sit. So this right here, yeah. So like,
you have your accountability. No, you
yeah. So I agree though. I used to be at my site in North Philly at 7 o'clock in the morning. I used to leave here like 5:30. You know, catch the train. Yeah.
I don't even like going to this for the truck at 7.
You know what I'm saying? So King Nate is right. Had I not had my career ladder right to climb up to all these, I probably would have hated my job. But I know what it's like to not be in the comfort of my home every day, right? I know what it's like to have to answer. Like, oh my God, Jocelyn, I sent you an email 2 minutes ago. You didn't respond. So when I say I love my job, it's because I've been through all the bullshit where I hated it. I've been through all the bullshit where I had micromanagers. I really had to climb this ladder and be like, all right, bitch, you went to school, you did this degree, like, shoot your shot. Like, they can only say yes or no, right? Like, you got to get out of here. So I feel like Nate not wrong. Most people really hate their fucking jobs, right? They really, or dislike them, or it's not something they would want to do. But I picked a career that I wholeheartedly, put everything into. I believed in, and I got to this point where, like, damn, JC, like, this is a sweet spot, right? Like, and it's more places to go. But the problem is, if I go higher, then I got people under me, right? So for now, I'm gonna sit here.
Enjoy it before they phase your ass out. You enjoy it.
But it's not phasing me out. It's until they be like, "Hey, do you want to become a manager?" And I'm like, and I let the pay get to me, right? But I gotta be mindful of, like, I like it here. Like, I love this space that I'm in and the comfortability that I have. And the freedom that I have. Like, you know me, like, niggas be like, yo, let's do brunch. Okay.
100%.
Let me know.
Right. I love that comfort. You know, I just love the comfortability of freedom too. Like
Yep.
I said, I just like to be in a boss position, and the fact that I'm in a boss position, that's what I love about my job.
What the fuck
But
is going on?
Yeah.
everybody,
You know your shit blank, right? You over here looking like Zordon.
yeah, but I know you can hear me though perfectly.
Oh, okay, I just making sure because I ain't know what the fuck happened. I said, damn.
This nigga right here is Inspector Gadget, sees everything.
Yeah, I turned to the Green Ranger. I said, "Oh, this nigga said Rangers." I said, "The fuck? The fuck is this? This voice on the bottom?" Okay. All right. I see.
You out here recording. You want the world to see me smoking
You
it
didn't
down.
want to. You didn't want to get the law involved. I understand. Spark. Get something to Sade. Pass this shit up top. Listen, nigga. Zeno.
She looking dressed over there. You looking like you need something.
We boring you.
I'm surprised she ain't even blowing yet. You right, sure?
She done put the whole knuckle on her
I
eyeball
smoke
just now.
before
You
I
missed
hit.
that shit. The 5 eyelashes fell off that shit. This nigga scratched.
Yo, you gotta chill.
No,
Look, Zordon on top now. This nigga done moved. This shit crazy. What's going on with you?
I turned my camera on so I can get whatever's out my eyes without being judged.
Yo, pick your boogies too, all right? Pick your boogies.
First of all,
I'm done. You
I
play
wash
too
my
much.
hair every morning towards I don't have to worry about those.
Sade, see? I'm being Aquarius. You see what you're doing now? All right.
Oh, you about to
over-explaining.
change the subject. Don't be an Aquarius now.
Nah, she over-explaining.
Aquarius.
Okay.
Over-explaining. It was no beef. All right.
Rick, what about your job?
Oh, this is live. People going to think I don't wash my face, and I do.
Rick, what about your job? Let's talk about your job.
What about your job? What do you love about your job?
Yeah.
Do you love your job?
You know what? So the problem is I don't like the fact that jobs that you actually like end up turning into a job that you hate. And I feel like I don't hate my job. I dislike the adjustments that come with it. Because ain't nothing consistent. It's like, okay, I'd rather a straight platform to tell me what the job is. If your job is to tell me to walk up the block and come back, I'm gonna do that. But then now when I go to another block with the same job and I try to walk up and down, niggas like, yo, what the fuck you doing? You supposed to be running full speed and zigzags. I'm like, wait, that's not what the book say. The book over there at the other block said I'm supposed to run straight back and forth. No, that's not what the fuck we do over here. So because of that starts to, you know what I mean? And then niggas start making up their own shit. They start making up their own rules. People that's higher than you. You know what I'm saying? So in a position, yeah, I'm a GM too, but then I got people that's above me that like trying to tweak shit because of their personal mentality. But then they try to tweak it because you don't know no better because you're not that far up in them. You know what I mean? They try to tweak it to their benefit to where it don't make sense, but you got to sit here and trip over your own feet. Now, I like
you don't like the people. Sound like you don't like the people, the people that's in position of power in your job. That's what that sound like.
100%. But I'm in another district. Excuse me. No, that sound like shade.
Right. Don't say no crazy shit like that.
I'm in a different area now, but I feel like, fuck it. I feel like in the Philadelphia zone, I don't like how certain things are handled, but I also have to look at the perspective that those people have to deal with. Let me disclose that first, because I'm not just gonna shoot down these people. Like, I don't see these people as good people. They're not bad people. I just feel like some people, when people get into positions of power, things tend to change. I just feel like let's follow the rules from top to bottom and stop tweaking shit. But again, it's not just that. I'm not just gonna subject it to that. But I like being in customer service.
So you're not changing no rules? So you trying to say you're not tweak? So you trying to say you're not trying to tweak no rules a little bit?
I tweak the rules in my position in a humane way.
It don't matter. You tweaking the rules, bro. So
I'm supposed to stand here and just get beat up. So
because you tweaking it, because you tweaking it for it to matter to the world, for it to matter to the team, it matters. Get the fuck out of here.
I became a product of my environment.
You still
you telling me if you got to repeat something the whole time, you ain't gonna change? If you're gonna be in jail the whole time, you're gonna be the same nigga you was before you got in?
You going over topic. You going over topic.
Nah, this is the same topic.
Nah, nigga.
Because his phone about to drop. His phone about to drop, nigga.
If you tweaking the rules, you tweaking the rules. For good or bad. It doesn't matter.
I didn't object to that. I didn't object.
So I'm just saying, but you sound like you're a little upset because these niggas is tweaking the rules and you want niggas to.
But the way they tweaking the rules, the way they tweaking the rules is a way that will make it so people wouldn't want to stay here, which makes my job harder. The way I tweak the rules is like it's being humane, is what I'm saying.
So I think
tweaking the rules.
To tweaking the rules, 100%. Right? You're tweaking it from here, right? And they're tweaking it from there. So your rules only affect the space that you're in, right? Their rules affect. Can I finish? Their rules.
I was just responding.
Their rules affect all of the spaces, right? So while you may feel like, oh, this don't make sense, or that to the third, it might not be directed towards you. But if I'm up here, I can't make individual moves based on who is where. I gotta make moves to cover my whole, you know what I'm saying, area. Mm-hmm. So while you feel like, all right, well, they tweaking, then I'm gonna tweak. Like a tweak is a tweak. So whenever we bend or tweak the rules or shake, like whether we feel like we're doing it for good or bad or for selfish needs, it's still being done, right? Just like people underneath you can't justify if they tweak something because you might be like, well, that's not what I said, but they got this justification. Well, it worked for me. I'm doing it to be nice to, you know what I'm saying, such and such, or these people. So it's going to forever be a trickle effect when you like, they tweaking off this, I'm tweaking off that. So then everybody going to tweak to meet a humane need, which is really a selfish need to satisfy what we want to happen in our spaces.
Right.
So you still
I don't disagree.
So you tweak, so you can't mad at them tweaking and you doing the same thing.
But okay, so as I came in, right, with the mentality to do everything by rules, you come to realize that this is my point is they have been tweaking. It's not like the rules has been followed completely from the beginning. So my issue is,
but you walked into a space, right?
Right.
So you have to have the mentality that you have to kind of mold yourself to what was already there. So while you over here may have followed the book to a T, they did not. But they might have followed the book to a T, and that's what you were used to. But then when you go over here and you're in somebody else's space, you have to maneuver and mold to fit their narrative, right?
Which forces me to tweak.
No, it don't force you to tweak.
No. If you're in one environment,
you don't want to conform to their environment. You still want to do what you believe is best based off what you know.
But that's what they set the rules to be, is what I'm saying. If I came in from the original
rules, but here's the thing: if this person is telling you I'm not following their rules, follow my rules, you're saying no, I'm going to follow the rules they instilled in me from over here because that's what I know.
No, I'm following the rules that they instilled me to here because that's the general rule. If I'm following the book and to them they're not following the book, where's the wrong and where's the right?
You're wrong because regardless of what that book says,
I'm not trying to be right. I'm just
you're tweaking it to match the book, and that person is telling you, I don't give a fuck what that book say. That's not where I'm at. This is my shit. I'm doing it how I want to do it.
Why you over there telling me that they right for tweaking the fucked up book and then teaching me something different?
I'm saying they're right, and because it's their overarching space, right? They can do what they want. If the backlash smack, it's going to smack on them because you were only doing your job.
But my point is, I don't agree with it. What I'm saying.
But now you messing up what they got going on.
Hello.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm doing it quietly, clearly.
I doubt that. I don't think you do anything quietly.
You still doing it. And the fact that you're doing it and you trying to justify the fact that you're doing it, my nigga, is crazy.
Can we get a
Like,
Why?
no, nigga. You love your job. Fuck out
I'm
of
not
here,
gonna
nigga.
love it while I watch
You,
other people tweak the shit. That shit sound well to me.
you and you, you and your girl Shardy love your job.
This nigga
Well,
wild.
no. She hate her job. You and JC love your job.
Yeah.
I like my job. I don't love it. JC definitely love her job. I wouldn't blame her. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on. I do
I'm
love
sorry
my
to cut you
job.
off.
But
Is
I
this
just don't
nigga
love
over here? Yeah, you dropped it because you wanted to not pay attention. You want to make your damn sandwiches instead of using Ziplocs. I saw.
No, she's over there making the baby lunches for tomorrow. Setting it up.
Making cookies. I'm having a moment.
Oh, I feel you.
You said you're having a moment, so you're making.
She making them cookies. Making them cookies. You see what time it is. She making them cookies.
Let me get one of those.
Them cookies will make you fucking stiff, nigga. Like
Right, you see the sitting in the chair. She was like,
big fentanyls when you turn zero.
her glasses was falling off her face. She was like, I think I need a
I'm
cookie.
hungry and I just wanted something to crunch my sweet tooth.
Look,
Right.
Nate, you eat one of them cookies, you turn in zero too, nigga. Like you going to turn zero real quick.
Nah, my tolerance is quite high. I don't think she's doing it like that.
All right. Let me touch base on one more before we conclude this. One of the questions I already asked Nathan from before was why is there an age limit on things for men but not women? Now, if y'all want me to elaborate on that.
Yeah, in reference to what?
So one of the four things I had named was braids for one. If you walking around here 42 years old with braids, niggas gonna chew you up. That's one. I don't feel like that's fair because chicks do it all the time, right? Fast forward, dyeing your hair. Okay, so a man dyes his hair at 51 years old, but a woman could do that shit no fucking problem. And this is all subjected to age. Yeah, I see you thinking, Josh. I see you. Video games, cartoons. I'm gonna love my fucking games, but the minute I sit there playing some games, and I'm married to my wife, and she like, damn, all his little dumbass dudes sit there and play video games all day like a child. The fuck?
Well,
or it's anime, and all he do is sit there and watch cartoons. I'm not saying it's just women that say this, but I'm just saying this is just
cartoons. So I don't want everybody to get that confused. Like anime, not cartoons. The whole
don't harp on that one. I just threw that last, but the braids, the hair dye. Come on now.
Some of them is very cartoonish.
No,
the fuck. I watch Toon Heads again.
It's different.
Now.
Anime will never be in the same category as cartoons.
It's definitely not the same thing. 100%.
Not the same.
Bro, Naruto is a fucking.
Nah, that's anime. Chill.
Anime.
Look at this. Look at this. What is what's the Boondocks? What is the Boondocks? Is that not a cartoon?
That's a cartoon.
That is a cartoon.
Boy, Naruto is the white Boondocks, my nigga. What are you talking about?
So anime defined shortly is animation. It's an anime. It's not the same. It's not the fucking same.
The cartoon, my nigga. This shit is a cartoon. Stop it. This shit is a cartoon.
Nah, I watch
Boondocks is a cartoon. Anime is different.
It totally is.
We get it. We get it. We get it. You walk around. We get it. When you walk around the house with a black and red robe, screaming "Scabby shoe," whatever. I get it, but it's a cartoon.
I don't even be on Naruto like that. Don't get it twisted.
It's a cartoon.
No, it's not. Because it's drawing. It's
JC, what you got? Cartoon or not?
Did you just say because it's a drawing, it's not a cartoon?
Just because.
Yo, she's on the road tonight, boy.
I mean, what cartoons are if they are not drawings?
I mean, just because they have the same action as cartoons, I mean, has the same viewing as cartoon don't make it a cartoon. It's really not a cartoon. Anime is way different. And on top of that, some
Right.
anime have life lessons.
Cartoons don't have life lessons.
The Boondocks, they actually do have life lessons and stuff like that. That part they do. But
So anime don't got life lessons.
Boondocks is for Boondocks is more like a comedy thing and more like a laugh, hee hee ha and stuff like that.
Let me give you Google's definition so we can end this and focus on the braids and then dying here. Anime and cartoons are both animated media, but have several key differences. Origin: anime originates in Japan, while cartoons are typically made in the Western world. The target audience for anime is geared towards more mature audience, while cartoons are typically aimed for young audience. Storytelling: anime is known for its intricate and complex storytelling, while cartoons are typically less complex. Art style: anime is characterized by detailed artwork, vibrant colors. Need I say less? Boondocks is a fucking cartoon. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So look. What we all just gathered from what you just said, right?
Cartoons are for kids.
Anime is an educate. Anime is an educated cartoon for adults, for the mature audience.
Afro Samurai was a fucking anime.
Okay. We'll let y'all have it.
Right, you got it.
Afro Samurai was a cartoon?
Okay, no one's about to argue anime cartoons. It's cool.
I'm about to get PC gamers on niggas and find your IP address.
With the dot. So do what you want with your head. I don't care. I think what women talk about when men are dyeing their hair past a certain age, it's that black Beijing dye, from back in the day.
What's wrong with that?
What?
I don't use that, but what's wrong with that?
I'm not saying. First of all, you know when it's done, right? They got a real super low Caesar, and it's like outlined. Okay, so
it look wild. I'm just
talking about braids.
I just don't understand why. I'm sorry.
That dye shit looks a mess. Like anybody, you could be 12 and got that shit. Somebody gonna talk about
but so do these weaves.
Well, I don't know about that life.
I'm just saying. I just feel like it's only fair.
I can't speak on the life I don't know about. I don't know about the life of weaves. Now, braids until forever, absolutely, because it's gonna be a protective style. I'm gonna get my braids all the time, all day long.
So why the men can't get away with it at 50?
Men can get braids at 50 if their hairline starts here, right? If their hairline starts here, because see, they're not talking about.
If you got,
we're not talking about the braids. We're talking about where they start. If your braids start right here, let it go. Men have a hard time with letting go of these physical attributes because you think the young girls like that. They don't want that half braided ass hair. Stop it. Stop it. But you're not wrong, because if the bag is right, some of them will. But I'm saying, if you want somebody that's not with you for the bag, right? If you don't want to have to spend the bag to get somebody, cut them shits off. Just cut them off. If you got a head full of hair and you got braids, by all means, nobody's coming for you. So, it's the older guys who braids start right here at the crown.
Keep the flip.
I'm saying she broke it down from I guess she broke it down from a woman's perspective, because I just looked at it more from like from an attention stance. Like I feel like a man is going to get braids because he want the attention.
I don't got this because I want attention.
It's not going. I about to say.
I mean, I beg to differ, but whatever.
I about to say, because it's all on what makes you.
I cut my hair more than once.
I didn't say you didn't, but I'm just saying, and you chose to go back to that, right or wrong? Okay, because the attention. You chose.
You never asked why. You just assumed that I'm just trying to look for everybody else. You were trying.
That played a part. That plays a part. Whether I don't need to ask you that, because the public the public plays a part. Whether you want to tell me, whether you want to be like, nah, nigga, I ain't do it because 10 women said I look cute and 5 women said I don't. No, nigga, I don't care. I just know that the public has an opinion.
Oh, that's
so with the public having an opinion, I just
you made it sound like I cared about the public's opinion. Is my question.
A little bit. It plays a part.
So you keep so why you go to the barber? Because you care about what the public think about you.
No. I go to the barber because I care about my appearance.
Exactly. That's why a lot of people
Okay.
get braided.
I go to the barber
But
because I don't care about my appearance.
I just
but your
don't
appearance,
I just wear do-rag.
but your appearance matters in the public. So yes, I take care of myself because your appearance matters in the public. But I go to the barber because I like to look good.
For you or the public?
For myself and the public.
So you do care about the public.
I gotta address the public. It's not about caring about the public. I gotta address the public in a correct manner. And in a correct manner means you have to be suited and booted for that correct manner, right? So my correct manner is a nice tape up, you know, and your correct manner is let me go get my locks with twist.
I do my own hair.
I'm just saying. You're right. So look. This be you.
%. You got too much flame on that though. You got a little. You got.
Nigga, it ain't hard. Nigga, it ain't hard for you to turn your neck, nigga.
Well, but I can tell you why. Besides doing it for myself, I'm not gonna look raggedy walking with my child outside, and they're like, "Damn, this nigga father looks sick. Like this nigga, like he don't take care of himself." I
exactly.
Need to take care of me.
So you have to keep a certain image for the public eye. So you can't say that the public does not matter. You don't care. You don't care about the public opinion, nigga.
Your reason was
so that's why I said yes, nigga. You have to appear professional to the public.
I prefer.
So yeah, but I like to look good
for the public. I don't gotta look good for public. I gotta look good for my child.
I look good for myself.
Yo, JC, why you think he got them dreads?
Again.
I ain't gonna say the reason online. I'll tell you later.
Right.
I can't. I ain't even gonna say it. We know.
Come here, nigga. Come here, nigga. Come here, nigga.
I'm about to cut it again. I'm about to get it again though for me.
I mean, I definitely think like, especially in this time, like it is a precedent, right? If you a dude, they got locks, you the shit, right? If you a female with locks, like you the shit. So there is a
nigga with a beard and a boulder, you the shit.
I mean, well, you know.
I mean, I ain't got a boulder. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm shit.
Nah, but
I'm just saying, if you know, there is like females, like you know, they are attracted to dudes with locks. That does not mean they be attracted to the same dude without locks, right? So, you know, I think, you know, and this
it wasn't for me then. Like,
but they definitely not for you. They for the locks. You just happen to have them at their time. But if you cut them, they going.
So, which is that 10% of the public that he don't want to talk about. That you know, he had to live on that.
Go ahead and live on that. You want the public in my hair so bad. You got it.
I do think it plays a part, and I do think it makes us more aware of things, especially when people comment. Especially when people comment on it. So somebody be like, "Oh, I like your locks," like consciously, subconsciously, like that's going to be something. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make sure my locks look because Shorty might come in here again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you, but he was telling me that was my reason.
We didn't say that it wasn't your reason.
No,
Right. Hold on. Like this is wilding out.
I'm about to close off these two screens. Nah, so I got a question. So that was her. That was a preference of hers. with having a man without his hairline, with his hairline starting back here, that he would just get rid of it. So you think that does that matter to you, Nate? What the
He
fuck?
said his phone died. I'm about to
Oh,
be out.
that nigga premeditated that shit. Like, how the message came and this shit dropped? Yo, that shit was that's crazy. Damn.
No, I think
I wanted to get his
I
mentality
know.
on it because the crazy thing is, to me, I think it falls into the place of preference. Because I agree with you, because you look wild with your hair being all the way. But
That's what I'm
there's
saying.
some
I don't
niggas.
think women have an issue with older men still having braids. It's
Like,
where
it's the hairline.
where do the braids start at? Are we holding on to these braids because we think it makes us look young or it gives us an appeal that women want? Because that's so we're not clowning, your average guy with braids that look good, that keep them done, you know what I'm saying, that keep them styled, whatever the case is. It's the like, bro,
It's
like your
appearance
braids
on
is the
your
making your
brain.
hair. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is, and I don't think that's all females, but the dye thing definitely like miss me with that. Like, but if you dye your hair regular, you know what I'm saying? Like how I dye my hair, like
on this chat for tonight.
Even I'm about to say, even
All
with the
right,
dye,
bro. We're gonna conclude Nate part. I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off because
I say I can't really hear him.
he said, let's do this again. We'll definitely do this again.
I got you. He say, bro, love you.
See, she's on it.
Nice meeting you, Nate.
Nice
Rick
meeting
going
you.
crash. Rick,
I'm sorry, but go ahead. What you saying, JC?
no, I think it's like you said, it also goes into preference, right? But I don't think there's like an age thing or for that, right? An age or a double standard, like, oh, a female that's 50 can have braids. Yeah, right? Because females won't get braids until they don't want to get braids no more. Men could do the same thing, but somebody definitely gonna come for you if your braids start right here and there's nothing right here. It's kind of like, but that's not just females gonna talk about you. People gonna be like, yo, cut it off. Like, what you doing?
No,
Or like dudes who be hat fishing.
Because
Like,
that even comes for females too. Like if you getting braids and micros and stuff like that, and your edges is starting to lean back like Fat Joe, you might as well just sit here and stop and try to let that thing regrow or try to regroup something different.
These women just like the men with that shit.
Because it's all the same. But
and I think the men have the same preference, right? I don't think men care as much, right, about the edges thing or their preference or whatever the case is. I don't think is, and females might not care about the mother thing or the hat fishing thing or whatever. I think, like you said, it all will boil you down to preference. I don't think it's an age limit, like,
I see people older in their late 60s and stuff like that and still have braids in their hair, and that joint be looking tough.
But that's why
who braid their hair.
But that's why I'm gonna cut my hair again, because there's certain parts I'm like, nah, this is not what it's supposed to be. So
yeah, but that's a personal decision. But I also want you to, be mindful that you might, some people might,
Fuck them, man. What the fuck is
I'm just saying.
No, I feel you. It's just that I think that
so I feel like, for guys with lots, just like, because if I'm messing with a dude when you cut your beard, like I'm sorry, it's superficial, it's crazy, but I'm out.
It makes us self-conscious too, though. Same way some women are with,
everybody's
I ain't got my face right, I ain't got my makeup on. Men do the same shit. So like I feel like if I'm starting to lose my hair, I'm gonna cut my hair off because I don't want to look wild.
Yeah. Because I wouldn't want to look crazy. Like, I'm not going to sit here and keep wearing that hairstyle that's going to damage me and make me look worse than what I'm trying to perform myself to be.
But that's why niggas be getting Beijinged up, Jazz.
Because even with some people...
Maybe they should use a different dye.
Even if they do the dye, it depends on, like, my son gets it on his hairline. And it's only...
Nah, don't blow him up. Don't do that.
No.
But it's all on how the barber do it and how dark it is.
But y'all know what
My
I'm
son
talking about.
hairline, when he do it on his hairline, it look like his actual hairline. It don't
But
be
that's
that dark towards it look like
Wait,
you could be like, oh my gosh, it is fake. Like it's not.
let's conclude this and we finish that over top. I don't want to chew him up like that. I'm actually curious about why he. Let me well, I appreciate y'all coming on and I'm sorry,
appreciate
Josh. Did you
it.
have a?
No, this was a good night. Thank you.
It was. It got turned up.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can have Craig and them come in because I like starting fires for everybody, and we can get the other fellas on too. But I appreciate y'all time.
All right. This one with the longest.
Definitely 45 minutes. All right. Well, appreciate y'all time. Just our perspective. We out.
We out.